The sun was setting, casting a golden hue over the sleek, hovering skyline of Neo Angeles. Cars zipped by, some with wheels, others levitating inches above the ground, gliding effortlessly. The hum of electric engines and the occasional whoosh of an autopiloted pod filled the air. Jason Vasquez adjusted his smart visor, which projected a holographic dashboard over his eyes. His car, a self-driving Tesla Aero X, sent a notification, traffic detected ahead, suggesting an alternate route through the sky lane. Would you like to engage? He smirked. Let's do it. With a nod, the Aero X lifted off the pavement, its mag thrusters engaging smoothly. The ground traffic disappeared below as Jason entered a neon-lit lane for mid-altitude transport. The city was alive with floating billboards, AI-driven taxi drones, and towering vertical farms. As he cruised, Jason noticed an alert manual drive mode available. Do you wish to take control? A thrill ran through him. Driving manually had become a luxury. Jason tapped yes and felt the steering wheel materialize. Gripping the wheel, he guided the car through a winding section of the Sky Road. The haptic feedback was perfect, simulating the resistance of air currents. A racing drone zipped past him, its pilot winking at him through an augmented reality display. Then a warning flared: unregistered aerial vehicle detected. Possible rogue drone interference. Jason's adrenaline spiked. A black unmarked flyer was weaving erratically, sending other vehicles into emergency autopilot mode. Jason's AI co-pilot, Echo, spoke up. Authorities have been alerted. Would you like to engage evasive maneuvers? Jason grinned. Nah, let's see what this thing can do. He downshifted, simulated downshifting, boosting his thrusters to maneuver around the rogue drone. It was a thrill, like old school street racing, but hundreds of feet in the air. The unmarked flyer took a sharp dive toward the cityscape below. Jason hesitated. Chasing wasn't exactly legal, but curiosity got the best of him. As he pursued, his visor identified the flyer. No government registration. Heat signature detected. Possible smuggling operation. Before he could react, a police interceptor swooped in, its sirens flashing in an eerie, silent rhythm. The rogue flyer tried to bank left, but the interceptor fired a disabling EMP pulse, sending it spiraling downward into a net of anti-crash drones. Jason exhaled, his grip still tight on the wheel. A message popped up on his screen. Thank you for your assistance, citizen. Please remain in designated travel lanes. Chuckling, Jason switched the Aero X back to autopilot. As the car smoothly resumed its route, he leaned back, watching the city buzz around him. The future wasn't quite. No conveyor belts carrying people to work. No floating dog walkers. But it was thrilling in its own way. And Jason? He'd always preferred to take the wheel, whenever the future let him.